Welcome back, Gale Forest Raceway fans. I'm your host, the Mayor, and I'm a Toys R Us kid. Okay, so we're going to dive in here. What's this one about, Mayor? This one is audio changes in our race coordinator software. So let's just dive right in, shall we? So the first thing we modified was the countdown. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, and go were coming from Mario Kart. Now, I did that, but apparently the volume was much louder. It's kind of a scream. So the original countdown is from a file called Woman. Just Woman. So Woman, her 5 and her 4 are a normal volume or a low volume, but really normal. And Mario here, or rather the announcer, was screaming the 3, 2, 1, go. So I've lowered the volumes, and I think I got it, or at least in my test I did. But when I did it again just now, it's probably about 5 to 10% still too loud. So let's play that one for you here.
5, 4,
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, so you can tell it's still kind of on the loud side. So I'll adjust that volume and import those files back in. It has to be done outside. So let's dive into the second sound, caution flags. Caution flag sound was something that we kind of pondered and thought about. And we thought, what can we do to make that a little bit different? Now, everybody thought, just go get a sound from NASCAR, and we can. But we thought of something. During our caution flag, and let me just show you what that looks like. So if you hit a caution on Gale Force here, let's say the red driver crashes, and they hit their caution flag, boop, right there. Everybody has their own. Their car comes off the track. We're going to pick on poor Daisy Duke over here. Yeah, boy. We're going to pick on poor Daisy Duke over here. So the car crashes. Oh, my goodness, the tragedy, right? Oh, my God, the humanity. So he hits his caution flag, or that driver hits the caution flag. The car is handed back, and they are penalized by going to church. That's right. We're taking them to church. That's the penalty. Tough. Anyway, so you're penalized here. You say, well, why here? It's a central starting point rather than try to figure out where somebody came off. And it kind of gives them an opportunity to pull into the pit lane right away and a little bit of a straight to kind of get themselves sorted. And now I'll hit the caution flag. Here we go.
yellow flag.
Take me to church!
So there you go. That's our new caution sound. Simply, take me to church. It actually says yellow flag and then take me to church. Had a little fun with that one. So let's move on to the third sound. Okay, so the next modification we made was for my sweet Jane, and she doesn't know about this one yet. Unfortunately, because we're in this demo mode, it's probably going to blend in because they seem to go across the start-finish line as soon as they announce it at 45 or 44 seconds. But we're going to play it anyway when they're, quote, halfway through the heat. All right, here you go.
5, 4,
3, 2, 1, go!
low fuel, low fuel, low fuel. Yellow flag.
Okay.
Take me to church!
So as you can see, the sounds, they're not too overwhelming. That was a weird coincidence with all the low fuel stuff. But as you can see, JBJ, John Bon Jovi, has made an appearance at Gale Forest Raceway, which would make Jane very, very happy, as well as JoJo and several others. So, okay, so that was another change. The next change coming up is at the 30-second mark. And that's part of the halo sounds.
Unfreaking believable.
So let's see. Hopefully that doesn't kind of fall when they're making a lap. Or frankly speaking, I might be out of gas by then. We'll have to see. So hold on. Okay.
New race leader.
Okay, that'll make it. Here we go.
30 seconds remaining.
Yellow flag.
Take me to church!
Okay, so you heard the halo sound, 30 seconds remaining. So that's another sound and modification that we made, and our favorite sound is coming up. The problem is because all four cars are relatively close to one another, they're all basically going to run out of fuel at the same time, and that is a sound that we had during the race, but I've tweaked it a little bit to kind of clean it up. It had some scratchiness to it, so let's see how that one works. Okay, so that didn't pan out as I had hoped because everybody ran out of gas within a quarter second of one another, and it looks like it's going to do that for every race. So very simply put, I'm going to dive right here into the audio and play them for you. So you'll see, as I mentioned earlier, there's Woman. I also backed up the originals in case anything blew up. So one of the sounds you guys asked about was how about a starting line, right? Like when you get up to the line. So we thought, well, what about start your engines? Unfortunately, the way the software is put together, it's too long of a quote. So we thought about changing the 5, like 5, 4, 3. So if we change the 5 to the sound, but I can't figure out how to make it go longer. So in other words, the 5 is only 1 second long. I don't know where it is to change that. I think it's just a timer built into the software and far, far, far beyond my ability to go in there and tweak files. But anyway, we're trying to sneak this into the race somewhere.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
So not too bad. Good old Donnie Trump over there. Now, there's a few others that are pretty good too. If you guys know King of Queens, you'll know that the lead character did a really good one.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
And I have to download it, but it's got a lot of noise in it, so I got to clean it up. The halfway heat, I'll play it a little better here. So I was able to remove all the sound and the music from it. And again, a few others. Now we could change maybe, heat over.
Heat over.
And race over.
Race over.
Up to me. I don't know. We'll see. I want them to still remain short. But there's also these best lanes or best heats as well.
Best heat lap. Driver best lap. Best lap. Black flag.
We have no idea where Black Flag is in this event. We just don't know. But then, of course, we have all the fuel.
Full fuel.
Right? And then this one.
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
Had a hard time getting the engine sound out of that one. But anyway, those are all the sounds that I've been covering. So there you go. That's what we've been doing. If you have any ideas, please put them in the comments. Share, like, subscribe. I don't know, whatever you want to do. And to everybody, a very happy Thanksgiving.